Kshetra, Kshetrajna, Vibhaga Yoga. So, Kshetra is the field, Kshetrajna is the knower of the field. So, you must differentiate who is the knower of the field and who is the field in relation to our body. So, to understand it easier, think of a farmer and the crops, field. Okay? The farmer is the knower of the field, Kshetrajna, and the field is where he puts all the seeds and for the crops to come up. So, Krishna is a Kshetrajna. Kshetra is the whole world. So, on an individual basis, the Atman within us is the Kshetrajna and the Kshetra is our body. Does that make sense? Okay. Now, when you think of from our body point of view, when we say Kshetra, we say it is the Atman inside. The Atman is nothing but the soul. What is the soul? It's an energy which is not seen, which has no qualities except that it gives life. So, the one that gives life, it is no different to the one that gives life to your mom. The same energy. Same energy to Auntie Anu. Same energy for all of us. And that energy, you can't say the energy in Navya is different to the Navya now. In a child, it's the same energy. When she grows up, when she becomes a professional, it will be the same. So similarly in your case, when you become a doctor, the energy doesn't change. The manifestation of the energy changes. How do you understand manifestation of the energy? That means because it is inside, it shines. Because it's all illumining. But we can't realize that. When it shines, it falls on the internal organs of the body. Just look at it that way first. The internal organs here is, we call it as the intellect. Intellect is the reasoning capacity. And then from the intellect, the mind. Mind is the seat of all the gunas or the qualities. And then to all the organs of knowledge and organs of knowledge and the rest of the body. So this energy which is making us live, which is staying all through our life, and even after we change from one experience of life to another experience, from childhood to Grihastha to retired person and then to sannyasi. So any change of life, it's the same energy. The energy does not get old, but the medium in which the energy expresses gets weaker. And energy departs. So that is what we are talking of in this chapter, and this shloka is reiterating those facts. Now, seeing the same Lord. Here, that energy has been given the name Lord. That's where Terry always brings the question. Why do you say Lord? There are two schools of Dvaita, Advaita. Advaita is, there is no two. It's only one. When there is no two, then that means there is no form or anything with it. It's only when I am saying I can describe it. When there is only one, there is no description at all, because he can't see himself in the mirror and make a description. He is that same power. And that Lord means the one who has achieved the status of a Lord by being the Lord of the entire universe, bringing life to the entire universe, bringing the life to me, bringing the life yesterday, today and tomorrow and many, many births to come. So, as he is so powerful, he is knowledgeable and he is the same in all the forms of life, not just me and your family, or not just with India, America, but all the humans all over the world and all the humans that may be living in the Saturn we don't know, and all the other animal life and all the plant life. Yep. So that means known, unknown to us. Seeing the same Lord everywhere, equally dwelling. Like I said, there is no differentiation at all. He does not destroy the self by the self. That means he means the me who is seeing the Lord in others and who is using my intellectual eye of wisdom to recognize the Lord within me. I can't see, but I can see the manifestation of Lord in all of you. Okay. Now, here it says, destroy the self by the self. The self with a capital S. So, me, I, having seen the same Lord everywhere, does not destroy the divinity in me. How do I destroy the divinity? By my small s, that's the ego. So, does not destroy the Atman by my ego. That means I do not say I, or him and me. So, making all the differentiation. So, all of that is gone. So, he does not destroy the self by the self. He attains the supreme goal. So, he retains divinity. Only one person who can retain the divinity is he who has strived hard, like what we talked about yesterday, the sages who have gone beyond the three gunas, they are called as gunatitas, and still are living in the world, associating themselves with the life around, but remain divine all the time, expressing divinity. That's what this sloka means. So important is na hinasti, does not destroy, is very important. Now, we have, technically speaking, theoretically speaking, really destroyed to pieces the idea of divinity by all of our mass egoistic actions and egoistic thinking. And if somebody stands up to talk about this divinity, they are pushed down. Or the one who is talking only in a confined space to some group of people. It doesn't apply to others. So all of these are happening. So it is making the life uncertain, unsettled for all of us. And it's up to us to come out of this and express strongly. All our problem most of the time is we say, yes, I know the whole world is bad. This sloka is not about whole world. It is me. I am destroying the self by my ego. So, if I can correct that, then I can see the divinity in others and I can see that as a Leela. It's a Maya, Leela of the Lord, with having given life, given the mind, the gunas, the life to express itself. So they are bringing out that way. So he becomes Advaita and enjoys the world around. Whereas if you are Advaita, he remains in a blissful state. Yes, that's what is happening. But as our Ramana Maharshi says, he doesn't recognize anything, only the Atman. So, by constantly keeping the vision of the universal Lord, where in my eye of knowledge, eye of wisdom, in my intellect, constantly keep it there. That means I am reflecting the divinity that is on my intellect. I am not letting anything else reflect through my intellect. All the other things can reflect also. The gunas, they can fall on the intellect and reflect. But that person who is a Jivan Mukta lets only the divinity reflect and in turn reflects all round. Right. We'll go to the next sloka. Prakrutyaiva cha karmani क्रियमाणानि सर्वशः यः पश्यति तदात्मानम् अकर्तारं स पश्यति प्रकृत्यैव च कर्माणि क्रियमाणानि सर्वशः यः पश्यति तदात्मानम् अकर्तारं स पश्यति. One who sees that all actions are performed by Prakriti only and that the self is a non-doer or actionless, he indeed sees. One who sees, first and the last word. The one who sees means the one who has strived hard to understand through jnana, bhakti and shraddha and dhyana. He has come out of his shackles of Maya in his own body and gone to the Gunatita or Shuddha Sattva state. So that person, the one, he indeed sees. So what does a Gunatita see? Gunatita sees all actions are performed by Prakriti. That means all actions are performed by the gunas. That's what he means by Prakriti. Why? Each one of us are formed of 5 gross elements. But the life for that gross element comes from one, the life of God, divinity, blessing him to be alive, but then from the life he gets from the world around with the sense organs. So that is why that life which we are talking about is the one that is conducting all the actions. Prakriti is my mind. Here you talk about only the mind. My mind is responsible for the actions. Your mind is responsible for your actions. So everybody's mind is responsible for their actions. So one who sees that all actions are performed by the mind only, then you don't blame the God for that. Why are those people behaving like that? That means the Prakriti in them, the gunas in them are making them do what they are doing. Really speaking, then why is not God stopping them from doing that? Yes, you expect immediate action. God saying, stop. No. It's a gradual process of hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years through our varied journey in the life, though to have accumulated the gunas. Now, we have to learn how to come out of the shackles ourselves. So that takes many, many births, 84 million births, like what they say. And we don't need to get disappointed because as humans, we already come to 40 million births already. We got only 44 million births left. Yes, only half. No, it's not the end. No.
I thought it was 8 or 10 births.
No. We got another 40 more million births. But this action, 40 million births means what? That is where the tick comes. Births and depths of thoughts in your mind. No. That's every moment of life we are born new, with a new thought in my mind. So I'm not the same so a minute before because my thoughts are already new. So that's how you look at it and it's not 40 million. So I'm just trying to make ourselves feel a bit happier.